Hello, hello, hello.
I love that it looks like everyone else is early to the mic tonight.
Right? Isn't that
I mean, the
crazy?
the comment section was we're way before us.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. A little bit of mic adjustment here. I'm super professional as normal. Let's see if I can get this laptop closer so we can do some of this. Sweating my gonads off, feeding. To have to pull this up, but listen. You know what? Awesome. I'm sorry you're sweating your gonads off. It's sadly actually been colder in the rat building and snake building than it has been outside here lately, which is kind of nuts, man.
It is. It is. It's kind of nice when you get that change though, and you're like, oh, I walk into the snake building and it's refreshing.
Yeah. I agree. Oh, I forgot to turn on my podcast lighting. Oh well, I'm gonna look pale today. Don't care. Here it is, guys. That's what you get. Chase, you look like you got a healthy amount of sun. That's good.
Thanks. I do get a healthy amount of sun. It's important.
You look like a healthy individual, whereas I look pale right now because of the laboratory lighting in my office. Good. I love it. Let's see what do we got here. Chris 319. How we doing, guys? Awesome. Shauna, hello, hello. It's always nice when Shauna comes and hangs out, which feels like every week. Isn't that nice of her? She's too
It's
gorgeous.
most of these people every week, and I love it. I
I
love seeing the
do.
same faces, dude, week after week. You got a good
Ashley.
crew.
Ashley was sharing late to the mic stuff in the Leviathan Patreon for us, guys.
Oh, Ashley.
She's putting in the work. Like she really, really putting in the work. It's good stuff. I love it. You're late. Yeah, trust me, I know. It was a
Someone was
madhouse.
adjusting their camera. Trust me, I was waiting. It was like 9:58, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm still
Where's
backstage, and there's
Where's
no
Patrick?
Patrick.
Okay, if we're gonna be honest, I was in an episode of Lord of the or not Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. Same difference. And,
Oh, Lord of the Rings is way better. Don't even.
debatable. Yeah, Lord of the Rings ended better. I'll give you that. Game of Thrones was brutal.
Yeah,
Uh,
touche.
I love it. Yeah, seriously, I'm doing great. Zachary, hello, hello. Charlie, shed testing. All right, Chase. So you were gone last week.
I was. How was that last week? Troy
I,
saved the
yeah,
day.
yeah, it was good. It was
Good.
good. It turns out we all kind of have decent chemistry with Troy. Odd. We should maybe do a
I
show
know.
something
It's almost
together.
like we all like just get
Yeah,
along.
I know it's strange. So it was good. I couldn't tell you what we really talked about because I don't remember. But I remember it being fun. Had a good
Yeah,
time.
good.
So that's always a plus. He was supposed to be down here this week to hang out and get ready for his upcoming show.
That's right.
Yeah, that got canceled literally last minute and got bumped to next week. So,
Okay.
uh, week Troy's going to hang out with us here in Virginia. So that'll be fun. Uh,
Jealous.
you're welcome to come, Chase. Just tell
I know.
Justin.
I know. I've got an
Yeah,
open invite, and
yeah,
I've
you
yet
do.
to show up.
That's true. You just tell Justin you're going to be gone Tuesday through Thursday. He won't mind.
He'll
Fine.
love that.
He'll just tell him Patrick said it's okay. I'm sure that'll
Oh, I'm sure that'll make it better. I'm moving in now.
help. We got space for you. Don't worry. You might have to stay
Me
in
and
the
the
hall.
tortoises.
Well, you can have the hog nose room for now. It's
It's all
okay.
right. If you ask Abby, I could wreck a bathroom just like the tortoises do, so it's fine.
I see. Oh, that's funny. Jeremy, how's it going? You know what? Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that we're one of your favorite chat sessions. That's when we were probably like 10 or 15 episodes in, somebody came to one of the Tinleys and told us that they felt like they were just kind of hanging out in the living room with us while we were talking. I was like,
Yes.
that was the best compliment like I think I ever heard because that was the whole point of this was like we all just kind of sit around and bullshit.
We do
And
this on the phone anyways. We might as well
yeah,
just record it too.
yeah, might as well let everybody else in on the action. I mean, why not? There's only been one episode ever recorded that we didn't air, and
And
that um,
I wasn't even there for it. I
were
didn't even
you
get to be there for
were
it.
you not?
No.
No.
I think I was on family vacation when that happened.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
you missed out on some stuff, buddy.
Oh, I heard.
Yeah, you missed out on some stuff. Wow. Let's see, Tracy. What do we got? Share some D's. Our girl has been sick.
Oh, that's
Okay,
fantastic. That was
awesome.
fantastic.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I love that. That's fantastic, guys. Awesome. I thought the tortoise room was mine. Charlie, we'll get to you in a minute. Uh, fantastic, guys. I love all the clutches are starting to hatch. I went from having 2 clutches hatch to like 14 in about a week and a half. So things are about to get unruly here. So
It's good though. You need to get more work in. I didn't think you were working enough. Yeah.
Dude, I was cleaning the hatchling racks today, and it was like that moment where you'd kind of worked your way down the room from selling everything, and you're like, oh, I only have like 2 racks left. Like, this is great. And then as stuff's hatching, those racks are filling back up, and you're like, every week I get more work. I don't like this at all.
This revolving door is extending my days very fast.
It really is. It's so frustrating. Sorry, Chase. Charlie gets the tortoise room. So, like I said, you can have hog noses.
That's fine. No, I'm getting the farm room.
Yeah.
I'm calling it.
Dude, you can have it. Leviathan, Steven, Courtney. I'm not sure which one's represented at the moment. Thanks for coming to hang out. They had a killer clutch hatch this week. Some of the best luck I've seen so far this year. Yeah, double het to double het, ultra sunsets. They hit two double visuals.
What?
And flurry of single visual pos heads. So
wow. Yeah. Congrats on those odds.
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
I mean, I guess if you're stealing the odds from me because I'm not getting the odds this year.
If it makes you feel better, Chase, up until like a week ago, of the first 7 clutches that hatched, 3 of them were Partho for me.
I just got 12 slugs from an Exanthic DG.
Buddy! Which is what you want?
Of course. I just wanted to count all the potential dreams that just fluttered away.
So I was going through and looking at numbers as I occasionally do. And this year has been almost slug free for me. I actually got my first couple of slugs this week. And I was looking at him like, God, I need to let Chase know. But you know what? I'm going to let him have this one for the moment. For this podcast. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's rough. Slugs are, it's the worst. I did have one female. I think all the eggs are going to go bad. They basically have no veins. It was a clown pied het hypo bred to a DG clown double het hypo pied.
Oh.
I got 13 eggs, and all but 2 have basically no veins.
Cool.
So kind of the same thing you're talking about, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't officially call those slugs, but you're checking.
Yeah, it's one of those things if they're barely veins, I'll still put it in the egg box because I'm going to give it a shot, but then once they start going bad, I'm going to go through and toss them.
Yeah, you know exactly where it's going.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I my season hasn't been odds-wise nearly as bad as y'all's on the slugs, but I do feel your pain there for sure. So, yeah. 14 at once, suddenly rat pups decimated. I missed something. Jason, what's 14 at once? What did I miss? Something happened. Okay. Anyway, Jeremy, let me know what I missed. Any other? Yeah. Oh, let's see. And then we also had to bring the canoes.
Oh, that's what Leviathan was doing when they stopped in the facility last time. When I wasn't there conveniently.
Yeah. Well, that's
what happens.
Yeah, that's on you.
Yep.
That's on you, Chase. You did this.
I should have been there.
Yeah, you should have been. Yeah. Let's see. We just had an 8 clutch from OD Fire DG Posset Hypo Pie Girl that was bred to our Hypo DG male. Oh, your clutch is hatched. Oh, yeah. Rat pups are going to be decimated for sure. Yeah, that's the other part, right? It starts getting more expensive every week too. I was really enjoying these weeks where all of the breeder females were off feed, and I was down to a couple hundred hatchlings, and I was like, oh, this is almost manageable. Yeah, those times are long gone. Chase, best and worst of your week, bud.
Oh, my man. You know what? I have so much best of the week. I don't know if there's a worst.
I love it.
Fantastic birthday.
Yes.
Very thankful. Even better birthday present. I had a clear MRI. This was my once-a-year checkup. Of course, you knew, Patrick, because I
did
called you only 15 to 30,000 times.
I felt bad at one point, 2 weeks out. And I'm like, Chase, we're 2 weeks out. We can't start spiraling today. You got to wait 3 days out. And I was I too mean to him in that moment? I love it though.
But yes, that was the best birthday present. Clear MRI.
Yeah.
Very thankful. So I think I kind of have to show the video. So I had an opportunity that happened on my birthday. So you know how I'm friends with people at the stadium?
Yeah. What'd you get to do?
I dressed up as one of the mascots for the mascot race.
Oh, dude!
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's amazing.
You're
a bobber.
Yeah.
Oh. How'd the race go?
I had to lose. I didn't know that was a rule, but
You had to lose to the kid? Like who were
no.
you
It was the other mascots. It was the other mascots.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
it was fun. Like,
why-
why not take an opportunity to be like, I didn't even know this was on my bucket list, but I'm checking this off now.
Here we are. So why did you get to pick to be the bobber, or were they just like, hey, you
No, they let me pick, and
Okay.
weirdly, that's Molly's like one of her favorite, and I was like,
Okay.
okay, this is gonna be like oh, what's that Christmas movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger with Turbo Man? Where like the kid finds out Turbo Man's his dad. I'm like, Molly, your brother's been Bobber the whole time.
Yeah, it's been the bobber the whole time. Jingle All the Way, I think, or something.
Yes, that's it.
No. So good.
So
Dude,
yeah, pretty epic.
Yeah.
Just week, honestly, just very thankful.
Yeah. Isn't it kind of funny? Like, there's these things in life that kind of pop up, and when you get to do them, you're like, I didn't realize how important this would be to me, right? Like, or how much fun this would be. And it's kind of like that. Like you said, you didn't really think you ever wanted to do that, but then you did it.
No, and then it was like, oh, what a silly moment that why would I ever say no to that?
Exactly, right? Oh, that's awesome. I love that so much for you, dude. That's exciting. Oh, that's so good. That's fantastic.
What about you?
Yeah, let's see. What was best of the week? I'm trying. Just we've hit some pretty cool snakes so far. I'm gonna start actually having stuff and content. We hit the Rustamel clown. I sent a picture to Chase.
I wasn't gonna say anything here. I was gonna wait for you.
Yeah. So we hit a Rustamel clown. It looks really good.
It looks so amazing, you guys.
Yeah. Once it sheds, fortunately, I also hit an Ultramel clown in the same clutch. So once they both shed, I'll start posting pictures, and we'll definitely talk about it more. Worst of the week, as I think I've talked about before in the show, my dog has neck issues or back issues. She's a little miniature dachshund. They're back. $10,000 is about to go down the drain for a surgery for my dog. So that's definitely the worst. But it's like not the end of the world because we kind of knew, like, she had issues like a month and a half, 2 months ago. And like we did medication and it seemed to get better, but we knew she still had a herniated disc and it could become an issue. So
I hate hearing that, man.
Like we were kind of hoping, but like we had a worry that it was going to happen. It's just, sometimes miniature dachshunds, they got long backs and they got issues. It is what it is. But y'all will find this funny. And I'm going to post this on Instagram tomorrow. So my dogs sleep in the bed with my wife and I, because of course that's how that works. And because she's having the neck issues, we're worried about like rolling over on top of her or whatever else and like causing more problems. So she's currently sleeping in a 30 by 10 by 16 snake box on my bed.
Oh.
And so, yeah, it's pretty funny if you when I showed
you got like a little boxed hot dog.
I do. Amelia was like, it kind of looks like a coffin. I'm like, too soon. We're not.
That's what I call them coffin boxes.
I know, that's what my mom told me. I was like, they're coffin snake boxes. I mean, that's what they are. But yeah, so that's been an adventure the past 2 days, but it is what it is. But yeah, we're other than that, man, honestly, I have no complaints. Like, we're 67 clutches in, about 30-ish more to go over the next month.
That's gonna keep you busy, buddy.
Yeah, it's gonna be real busy. So everything in the collection at this point is either at like 45 millimeters or 5. So pretty much we're done. We kind of know where we're at and getting, males. We've stopped pairing entirely. Obviously, males are all getting hopefully fat and happy. There's a couple that are being dicks and not eating food right now. But we'll get there. So yeah, there's no complaints, but it's gonna be busy, man. It's I was looking at how many clutches are going to be hatching while we're in Daytona, and I was very unhappy about that.
So, yeah,
I've got somebody that's going to be checking on stuff, and like, it'll be doable for them, but
they'll be busy.
Yeah, I'm going to have probably 10 or 15 clutches hatch while we're at Daytona. Like, are supposed to hatch over that weekend.
Yeah.
So, gosh darn it. But yeah.
And I'm so excited. That's coming up.
I know.
I'm beyond ready for it, man.
Yeah, man. No, it's great. Let's see. Oh, Ashley. Yeah, so we've looked at a lot of the different treatments, and we've definitely done some, and some of them work. The problem is just like she has so many issues with like so many different discs that like the surgery has been the only thing that has worked in the past. We've done it once before. Yeah, so this dog's about to cost more than most of my snakes. That's also exciting. You know, who doesn't love a dog where you put $25,000 into surgeries? Chase is over here like, I don't know if I'd have a wiener dog anymore, Patrick.
Buddy, this is why we just find cats.
We find cats. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. My wife would kick me out of the bed too. I get it. Yeah. I'm trying to think, man. It's just, yeah, it's been exciting. Like I said, stuff's hatching, making videos. It's a fun time of year. This is the best time. Made some cool bongo, GHI, hypo clown stuff. Made some black pastel, hypo DG clown stuff. You know, so some fun stuff.
Just good stuff.
Yeah, I saw y'all had one. Was it a black pastel, yellow belly? Was there red stripe in or spot nose? Black pastel, spot nose, red stripe, hypo DG clown.
Oh, hypo DG clown. Yes.
Yeah.
We've got the black pastel, red stripe, yellow bellies.
Is there spot nose in it? Yeah. Okay.
Well, the spot nose was in the hypo DG het clown.
Okay.
The visual clown was missing spot nose.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So that's fun. You know, hatching out, you know, triples and stuff like that. So
yeah, man. It's always a blast.
Yeah, it's a good time, man. It's you know, you start seeing all the heads popping out, and it's just so exciting. And it was, you know, I talked with Troy a little bit last week about how, like, you know, the Partho clutches were kind of just a kick in the nuts. You know, it's like the first, you know, 3 of the first 7, and you're just like, oh my god, is this the season where we're hey, it's so depressing, right? And most of the Partho babies, they're always deformed. Like, there's issues, you know, and so it's just like, gosh, this is what we're walking into. But you know, now we're more clutches in,
and now it's feeling better.
It's feeling better. So, you know, we like to spiral fast and early, don't we?
Always.
It's a thing we're big fans of.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shows coming up is Schaumburg next week. I won't be there. I don't think y'all are going.
No, we're not going to make it.
Roy will be. Part of the reason he postponed a week is so that he can come to my place, do work, and then on the way home, stop in at Schaumburg. So that's cool.
Oh, nice. So if you guys are there, make sure you hit Troy up.
Yeah, for sure. Week after that is Bob's show.
And I will be there.
Yeah, I will be there as well. Charlie from Shed Testy and I will have a booth for a smart guy and a doctor.
I think JT's coming in for that too.
Don't hold your breath.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm just saying, don't hold your breath. I think we're all working on it. So
we're trying.
Yeah, we're working.
He needs to be there.
He needs to be there.
He also may get sick of us, but
well, that's on him. He made those choices.
That's true.
We don't have to talk about the topic, but JT texted me something that was supposed to be, I use the term secret, like I think some people already know, but JT texted me thinking he was texting me a secret or having a secret conversation. What JT didn't realize was he was texting Chase and I. So JT's asking this question, and then Chase comes in and likes the comment, and JT calls me immediately and goes, so my OPSEC is pretty poor right now. I was like, oh yeah, we just had a Yemen situation. I was like, JT's the guy that on Signal would be leaking the war plans.
100%. He's done for.
I was like, fortunately, Chase, I think already knew, but whatever. It doesn't actually matter.
I mean, I did.
Yeah.
So it didn't matter, but
I was pretty sure you and I have talked about it before, but it was fun.
I'm just glad Repty Chip's not a boat or we'd be sinking. So
go down. It was just so funny because I get that call and he's like, so yeah. And I was like, you just typed in my name and sent a message to the first conversation that popped up. He's like, yep, I sure did.
Of course, it was the 3 of us.
I was like, of course. That's amazing. So yeah, hopefully JT's at Bob's show. It's always a great time. Bob's show, it's been really good. You know, the venue is spectacular.
Yeah.
It's very ball python heavy. I mean, it is, in my mind, a ball python show. Like, I know necessarily what they're pushing. I think of, it felt like at least half the vendors were ball python breeders, and maybe it wasn't that many, but it felt that way.
I just love that venue, man.
The venues.
I mean, I go to all kinds of different little conventions there throughout the year.
Yeah,
so I'm always stoked about that.
It's a great, it's an absolute fantastic venue. If you're a big fan of Asian food, it is even better because it is like right in the middle of the Asian area. Oh my God, there's a Michelin star ramen place which was spectacular. There's a Korean barbecue place that if you have asthma or anxiety will smoke you out. No comments.
It's okay. They just don't have any ventilation and you will die.
Turns out you go in, you smoke 600 packs of cigarettes and you walk out.
Yeah.
But it tastes delicious. Anyway, there's a lot of great food in that area, and I love Asian food in general, so it's a huge win. And then a lot of the great vendors. It's a very clean show. Bob really does a good job with that. They also have a lot of they bring in a lot of podcasters, and so there's like a podcast row where people are doing lives and things like that. So all in all, it is a really good show, and I like it a lot. And it'll be interesting to see if how much it grows, if it grows at all, and kind of what happens from there. But it's a good area. So
yeah, I love the area, love the venue, and it helps that it's like 40 minutes from the house. Yeah. So I'm sleeping in my bed at night. It's
crazy, right? It's nuts. Let's see, Tracy. Favorite tips or tricks to get a hatchling? So I always start with mouse hoppers. I don't know if that's just.
I mean, we even start the first 2 meals just with a mouse fuzzy, and then the third meal's a hopper.
Yeah. And
then we'll go to a rat pup.
Yeah. So that's
like the first month for us after a shed.
Yeah. So I don't do the fuzzies. I just go straight to a mouse hopper. And then we do 2 or 3 meals with mouse hoppers, and then right to a rat pup. If they eat the first meal right away, they strike and eat, sometimes I will just go ahead and go right to a rat pup, especially if it's a bigger hatchling.
Yeah, that's the thing. Ball pythons, you either get small ones or you get some of those massive ball python babies that hatch out 200 grams.
Yes,
I'm here.
I need to send a picture to you. I was setting up a clutch last night, and it was from a 5,000 gram female that only laid 9 eggs. But they were they're gonna come out eating rat crawlers.
Of course. Yeah, they're the eggs that are the size of a velociraptor egg from Jurassic Park. Yeah,
and you're this baby's legitimately gonna be 200 grams out of the egg. This is gonna be unreal. Which I hate. I'd much rather have 14 100-gram babies than 8 200-gram babies. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah. So yeah, mouse hoppers. I just think. I don't even know if it's that they prefer them more from a scent standpoint. I just think mouse hoppers are more active, and it probably just them more, and so they eat them out of just frustration.
Yeah. I mean it's true.
I wouldn't be happy if something was dancing around on top of me. I'm just saying. So yeah. Couple of hoppers and then mice.
If it refuses, if it doesn't eat those first couple small meals, because we start them off also on paper towel, or we use the Fabri-Cal liners now, of course, for those tubs. But those first couple meals make it easier. But if then they don't eat those first couple meals for whatever reason, we'll switch them to ReptiChip.
Okay.
And then 99% of the time, that change already. As a baby ball python, they'll eat. So those are kind of a couple of the easiest things to do.
No, that's good advice. I'm not as kind as you. I don't start them on paper towels so they can have a change. They go right on ReptiChip.
Oh, you're just a straight to nature kind of guy.
They make their life decisions immediately. So yeah. It's just ironic though, because I put the hog noses on paper towels immediately and then switch them over. So
they also could eat each other. So
my God,
let's not give them more things just to eat.
Oh, they could, and they would, and they will. So I had 14 or 16 hatched last week. I think.
Nice.
Did we talk about those on the show? I can't remember. Either way,
I wasn't here last week, so
yeah. So they hatched last week. Touche. They hatched last week. And all but one ate their first meal right out of the egg. So
nice.
I know people talk about hog noses being really picky, and I'm just getting lucky. But it is delightful to have a species that you can offer a frozen thawed like pinky mouse, and they eat. Like, it's so delightful. I just love it.
Now that is impressive. Yeah.
It's great. So much. God, I think I would murder a baby seal for ball pythons to consistently eat frozen thawed. Like, honestly, if I knew, like, if we all, I think a lot of people would, like, if we knew we could just do frozen thawed, think how much easier it would be to just have ball pythons. Like, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, if they just ate as like consistent as like my cats do, we're just like,
Yeah.
oh hey, it's that time. Like, oh great, I'll take it.
Yeah. Like other species, snake keepers, they have it so easy. They don't even know. I mean,
yeah, like those retic guys are just like, yeah, I threw a half a pig in there and it's gone now.
It's just gone. They're like, I threw a tire and it tried to eat it. Like, it's great. I love it. Let's see. They need to rebrand ball as Pokemon snakes and sell each other more. I love it. Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, that's.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I'm also very excited for Bob's show. Pokemon cards. You got to go through those.
I do. I had forgotten about that. That is exciting.
Yes.
That's gonna be fun. I do love old binders.
I'm so glad we found Abby's cards from her childhood. Now let me know if I could sell her childhood away. And
I think I told y'all on the phone. One of my friends, they found his wife's childhood binder, and they could buy a house with it, but she won't sell because of nostalgia. Like, and guys, like, I'm not like, it's not one of those things where I'm like, oh, she could buy a house. Like, legitimately, just in the cards itself, like, there were $200,000 or $300,000 in cards. Like,
that's
crazy. I would have paid them $200,000 or $300,000 for them. And then they had just loose packs of like base set and of base set loose booster packs, which are, depending on the time of the market, anywhere from like $200 to $600 a piece, and they had just tens of them. I mean, like, just so much.
Wow.
Like, so, I mean, could literally buy, and she just doesn't want to sell because it's nostalgic. And I'm like, what's it like to be in a place in life to where literally you're just like, nah, I'm good. Like, I realize these could be worthless tomorrow, but whatever, it's fine.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Honestly,
nostalgia's real.
Yeah. Well, Abby's cards aren't in that great of shape, so.
Well, we'll find out, won't we? Because that's going to be the indicator on how valuable we're dealing with. You're getting a new Corvette or a Pinto.
I think it's going to be like a '96 Honda, buddy.
You think you're getting a Honda Civic? I love that so much. Let's see. Hoppers, what I started with, I've got 2 already taking 3 meals, the last one being rat pups. Nice. Sometimes you can put a hide in there too. You know, they make the real small, tiny hides, you know. And then honestly, sometimes it's a waiting game. Ball pythons are dumb, you know. I've had hatchlings that they went, you know, a month or so after shedding and you know, hatching, and eventually they eat, you know.
Or you'll get those weird ones too that'll skip their first shed.
Yeah.
Hold on to it, be a real pain in the butt, and then they'll eat like 2 weeks later.
Yeah. So, and then occasionally you get some you just got to assist feed, and that's, you know, I know some people don't assist feed at all just because they're like, well, nature made its choice, and you know, I think I'll give it some hope, but I'm also not going to assist feed for like, you know, multiple months, right? Like,
you know, that's got to be one thing I knock on wood right now about.
Yeah,
we've not been having to.
Okay.
No struggle bus babies.
Good.
Like no one not eating. What we've done is if they're kind of missing meals, we'll take them out of those hatchling tubs and we'll put them in a yearling tub.
Okay.
They just start eating.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ball pythons are so weird.
Ball pythons, man, they need they need pampered.
They're so weird. Yeah, that's so frustrating. So frustrating. Let's see. It's 2 blackheads that came out. I swear it's something about blackheads. So here's an interesting thing. I have heard many, 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 many times that blackheads don't grow real fast. They're terrible eaters. They don't get big. I haven't run into that.
I haven't either.
But I hear from breeders all the time. I've heard the same thing about confusion stuff, and I haven't run into that. So I don't know if I've just gotten lucky, but I don't know.
Well, I think it's one of those scenarios where they hear it and then they experience like their snake being picky at some point. And they're like, oh, it must be true. It's got to be confusion. That's why.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Because I feel like all ball pythons are that way to some aspect. Like they're going to have their difficult moments.
Yeah. My picky eaters are all my Trojans.
Now that's super interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. A couple of I don't have a ton of Trojans. I probably have 10 or 15 like Trojan combo animals. And a few of them have been like just absolute dog shit. But one of my favorite ones was a Super Trojan Confusion Clown male that he's going to be breeding this season, and he crushed food all from the get-go. So
nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Snakes are dumb. That's really what it comes down to.
It's one of those things that just kind of comes and goes. How
yeah,
and it's always weird too if you like if the males, if they start eating too many meals, and then they're like, you know what, I'm done breeding right now. Dude, I'm just gonna start snacking more. Like they put on that freshman 15 grams, and then they just they quit.
15 grams. I like that. Breeding. No, that's good. I used to feed my males during breeding season every other week.
Oh, really? Oh, that's actually that's a smart strategy.
Yeah, and so what I found was they would eat every other week. Very rarely were they actually going off food, and then I didn't have a lot of the breaks where they would just stop breeding because they were fat slobs. Because that definitely, you're not wrong. Like that happens. I kind of change things up now, and I just feed them much smaller meals every week.
Yeah.
So feed the size down for like generally they're getting the same. Like all of my breeder males are getting the same meals as my like holdback, like grow ups and stuff, just during breeding season. And it seems to like, none of them really gain weight during breeding season, but they're not dropping weight really.
Yeah.
The important thing. And then after breeding season, then we start, normal meals and they all for the most part do fine. I do have some males though, man. And I've sold a couple over the past couple of weeks where I was like, I'm selling them. I'm trying to let the people know like, hey, you're going to get him and he's going to be small. Overly thin. He's just a small guy. He's like 800 grams, 700 grams, 650. But like he eats every week. He breeds every week. Like he's a good male. He just won't gain weight.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of standard though through most people's collections, where you'll always, like, especially larger collections, like you're always going to have a couple of those males that will eat every week, just week in and week out. But it's like Benjamin Button, like they're kind of staying one size, and they breed and eat all year long.
That's it, man. I just sold an Inchy Sunset Het Clown breeder male, and he was like 650-ish grams, like maybe 700, and he has been that size since he was 8 months old. He eats every other week. He only eats mice, but like I offer him mice every week, like big breeder females even. He just never got bigger,
Yeah.
And you waited for him to get bigger and he didn't. And then we're like, well, we're just going to go ahead and start breeding him and see what happens. And maybe that sometimes will kick them on. And, I mean, he just kept eating and just stayed that size. And you're like, okay, but he locks everything. You're like, all right, like that's what happens here, I guess.
Yeah.
As long as you're eating, you look healthy and you're breeding, I guess that's fine.
That's our rule. As long as you're eating and you're healthy and you keep in rotation.
Right. Yeah.
I always like when I'm
Jeremy,
going
you
through.
got the clutch mate of mine. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I always like when I'm going through it, I'm taking pictures like all my pairs so I can have them for record. And it's like a 1,200 gram male, but the female's so big it makes him look tiny still. Where people are like, oh, that male's probably like 400 grams, but he's next to like a 5,000 gram female, and it's like, no, she's just massive.
She's a monster. Oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, it is entertaining when that happens for sure. Jeremy, that snake looked spectacular. I was really sad. Like when Andre and I were divvying up snakes, like I think that Super Trojan Black Pastel Clown male, he looked better than the male I kept, which was the Super Trojan Confusion Clown. Yeah, he looked really great. Like, I mean, I love them both. Like, it's a really cool combo. But yeah, that was a cool looking male. So that's cool stuff. What do you do for girls that when always strike wraps, kills, refuse to eat? I tried smaller ASF also. I only have one or two females that do that, and I just started feeding them smaller meals, and they stopped.
If it's consistent, I would always do a full clean, of course, but then move tub sizes if you have the ability. Move them to either a bigger tub than what they're in, or a smaller tub what they're in. just change up their environment, and typically that'll stop the killing, and then they can go back to their normal size tub after a couple weeks.
Okay, see, guys, Chase, proactive. Me, I just give the snakes.
Patrick just looks at it like, I'll wait you out.
I will. You know what's funny? I used to be that guy. I was like, they'll eat when they're ready. And like, they're
Patrick out here just like, I can afford this. I can wait.
I can wait. And now I'm like, nope, you just whatever you need, I'll do it. Okay, whatever you need. Tiny terrorists is what they are. Oh my gosh, it's so good. But yeah, no, ball pythons, man. What are you gonna do, right? All right, what else? So we got the shows coming up. That's gonna be busy. Y'all are vending. Like I said, Bob's show. We're not vending Daytona though. We're just hanging out, which is
yeah. We're just hanging out Daytona as always. Be at the show.
Yeah,
looking at turtles and tortoises.
It's gonna be so great. I have to pick up a Russian tortoise while we're there. Hopefully,
fun.
Well, so some of Franklin's siblings didn't make it due to a heat incident at a friend's house.
Oh.
Yeah. So, so for those who don't know, 3-4 years ago now? It's been a few years.
Yeah.
My tortoises had babies. I mean, they have babies regularly, but I actually incubated one clutch, and I got 4 babies. Chase and Abby got 1. Which that turtle lived its best life on that trip up there because I stopped at a Chick-fil-A on the way there and got lettuce from Chick-fil-A for the tortoise. They thought it was hilarious. Anyway, just felt y'all should know that story. Another one went to a local friend, and then 2 of them went to one of my best friends growing up. She went to grad school with me in undergrad, and her kids really wanted a pet, but like they didn't want to get a dog. And I was like, well, how about some tortoises? And if once they get big, like if y'all can't take care of them, don't want to take care of them, I will take them back. And they have property and like space. So like I felt comfortable that if they were good taking care of them, the animals would be in a good place for the rest of their life, right? So I get a phone call, and she's like, Patrick, something went wrong. And I'm like, what happened? She's like, Coco and Turbo didn't make it. And I was like,
oh,
what happened? And so the best we can come up with is we had a heat wave here in Virginia, and the area, like they had this big fenced in area for the tortoises, and for some reason the tortoises just never came out of the heat and never went into the shade. And so, yeah, they just it seems cooked, and it's sad because like, you know, Savannah was doing everything she could to like take care of them. She made sure like the fence is in this, you know, shaded area as well as heat, so they could go back and forth. And I mean, they're not small, right? They're a good size now, and so like it's not like it's reckless. You know, we all take our tortoises outside and let them hang out in sunlight. It's good for them.
Yes.
Anyway, so the 2 tortoises passed away, so I got to do a Zoom or a FaceTime tortoise funeral. That was tough. And then
that's got to be a first I've heard of.
And then we got to talk about alternatives of things we could do that would be a good replacement for the sulcatas. And so I think we all kind of landed on Russians. They stay relatively small. They're pretty hardy, just like the sulcatas. And they're good pets. And, you know, the girls can have them for the rest of their life as well. So it'll be cool. So I got to get a Russian tortoise now.
All right. So team mission in Daytona.
Yeah, Russian tortoise. So... yeah, it was a bummer. It was kind of sad, but I don't know.
Unfortunately, it's part of it.
Animals are dumb sometimes. Like, it's kind of that moment. It's like you give them everything they need, and they choose not to go into the shade. And you're just like, I don't know what else you really do in that moment, you know? Like,
yeah.
It is what it is, unfortunately. But, yeah. So, that's going to be fun in Daytona. And then... I have no idea what else we're going to do while we're there. I mean, just the normal stuff, I'm sure. Buc-ee's and...
Of course.
Of course.
Oh, my gosh. While we were in Houston, we went to a Buc-ee's.
Yeah, you did.
It was like one of their original ones, I guess. Uh-huh. It was a tiny, like, normal size gas station.
Yeah.
And Abby didn't know. Like, we pull up...
Did it have the wooden deck? Was it that one?
No. This was, like, full on, like, the size of a BP, though.
Okay.
And she was just like... there's nothing in here. I'm like, oh, I guess you're not going to get your magnet from another Buc-ee's, because that's what my fridge needs is another magnets. Obscene magnet from a Buc-ee's.
So we have a Buc-ee's in Virginia now, and when I get up there, I'll get y'all a magnet because
you don't have to, I promise.
I know I don't have to, but
no,
I also
please.
didn't have to give you a tortoise, and I didn't have to be involved in getting a monkey-tailed skink.
Yeah, you didn't have to, but you know what? You wanted to go ahead and just insert yourself more into my life like you always have.
I felt like I needed to do that. I really did. So it worked out. It worked out for the better. Oh my God. So, all right. So we're going to have an episode next week. I don't know if we're going to do one for Bob's show.
Yeah, that might be tough.
Yeah. We'll have to see how things work out because your family's going to be in town too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we may pre-record something or do something live, and then Daytona. It's just going to depend on when everybody gets there. I actually, since I'm going to be doing some live shows at the reptile shows, I bought the equipment to for multiple of us to all be in the same room and record and be live.
Oh yeah.
Daytona, we may do that if I can get everything figured out.
Sounds good.
Bring the equipment and maybe we do a show at Daytona and JT can be there and it'll be fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no Buc-ee's in Maine, but then again, there's not a lot in Maine as it is. There's great white sharks there, and I'm looking forward to family vacation there next year. So I'm really pushing hard for that one. Screw Daytona. Not really, guys. I'm just kidding. Daytona, don't hate me. All right.
I mean,
guys.
It's not the best beach, but at least we're at a beach. It's Daytona.
Charlie just said, "What mic do I need?" Charlie, don't worry about it. I'll talk to you after the show. You're good. I called Charlie. I'm like, "How do you want to do this whole podcasting thing live?" He's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Well, do you want to be on the podcast? Or do you want to be on the podcast while I'm interviewing other breeders? Or do you want to interview him?" He's like, "I don't give a fuck, Patrick. Just tell me what to do."
Why does he sound like Will Ferrell in Talladega Nights? I don't know what to do with my hand. The car ran real good.
Sweet baby Jesus. I'd like to thank Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper and all my sponsors.
Charlie, I love you.
Charlie, yeah, we love you, bud. He's like, "Why are you spilling all our business on the air?" Well, it's what I do, bud. It's what I do. All right, guys. Unless Chase has anything else he needs the world to know.
No, I'm just, you know what? I'm thankful. It's been a blessed week. Yeah. Excited for another year. Guys, love you all. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, no, it's been a blast. Guys, we hurt Charlie's feelings. Can we all apologize? But Charlie, I'm formally sorry for picking on you and bullying you. Also the Fig Newton sponsorship. That is true. He was sponsored by Fig Newtons. I'm only married to a winner. I'm going to watch that tomorrow. Okay. Thank you, guys. Such a good movie.
It really is.
John C. Reilly and him are just gold together. I mean, honestly. But yeah, seriously, guys, once again, thank y'all so much. We will be back next week, and then after that, there's going to be 2 weeks of up in the air. We'll see how those things go, but we'll
see how it goes.
Get a better idea, and let y'all know what's going on then. But till then, Chase, how can people get a hold of you?
Oh, JKRMGR on Instagram, Canova everywhere else.
Guys, Aura Reptiles everywhere. Please go like and subscribe. You know the gig. So till next week, we love y'all. Thank y'all.
See you guys.